Let's face it, temptation is one of the most powerful forces we face in life. It whispers to us in moments of weakness, convincing us to stray from what we know is right. But what if I told you that temptation isn't just a test of willpower? It's a battle for your soul. A spiritual war that demands more than resistance. It demands mastery over your mind and alignment with your higher self. Temptation is not new. It has been written about for centuries. The Bible says, "Watch and pray so that you will not fall into temptation. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak." But let's go deeper. Why do temptations have such power over us? And how do we overcome them? Not just for a moment, but for a lifetime. First, understand this. Temptation is not external. It's an invitation to confront what lies within. The things that tempt us, whether it's overindulgence, anger, distraction, or fear, are reflections of our own unhealed desires, unresolved fears, or misaligned priorities. Carl Jung, a pioneering psychologist and spiritual thinker, said, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate." Temptation is not the enemy. It's a mirror, revealing the parts of yourself you need to address and master. To resist temptation, you must first recognize its purpose. Temptation is here to wake you up. It forces you to choose between the easy path and the aligned path. It's not here to defeat you. It's here to teach you. Every time you resist temptation, you strengthen your will, elevate your spirit, and reclaim your power. But how do you resist when the pull feels so strong? The first step is awareness. Most temptations thrive in unconsciousness. They catch you off guard when your defenses are down. This is why mindfulness is so critical. When you bring your full attention to the present moment, you can observe the temptation as it arises, rather than being swept away by it. Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor and psychologist, said, "Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space lies our power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and our freedom." That space is where you defeat temptation. The second step is to align with your higher self. Temptations often appeal to the lower self, the part of you that seeks immediate gratification, comfort, or escape. But the higher self, the part of you that is connected to purpose, love, and wisdom, knows better. Aligning with your higher self means asking a simple but profound question in the face of temptation. Is this choice taking me closer to who I want to become or further away? The answer will always guide you. Next, you must strengthen your mind. Temptation preys on mental weakness, moments when you're tired, stressed, or uncertain. This is why mastering your mind is non-negotiable. Practices like meditation and affirmations help you build resilience and clarity, making it easier to resist temptations before they take hold. The Stoics, ancient philosophers known for their mastery over the mind, taught that you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Another critical strategy is to remove access. Many temptations are fueled by proximity. If you surround yourself with the very things that tempt you, resistance becomes harder. This isn't just about physical objects. It's about environments, people, and even thought patterns. Choose your surroundings carefully. Seek out what uplifts your spirit and aligns with your goals, and distance yourself from what pulls you down. But let's not forget the spiritual aspect of this battle. Temptation isn't just a test of discipline, it's a test of faith. Faith in yourself, in your ability to overcome, and in the higher power guiding your path. As Rumi, the great Sufi poet, wrote, "Don't get lost in your pain. Know that one day your pain will become your cure." Temptation often feels like pain, but when you resist, you transform that pain into strength and clarity. Forgiveness is another weapon in your spiritual arsenal. When you give in to temptation, and you will, because we're all human, don't let shame consume you. Shame is the enemy's tool to keep you trapped. Forgive yourself, learn from the experience, and recommit to your path. Every setback is an opportunity for growth. Finally, trust the process. Resisting temptation is not a one-time event. It's a lifelong practice. With every small victory, you're not just saying no to temptation, you're saying yes to your highest self. Over time, the things that once tempted you will lose their power because you'll have shifted into a higher state of being where they no longer resonate with you. So, the next time temptation comes knocking, remember this: it's not here to defeat you, It's here to reveal you, to show you the strength, wisdom, and clarity you didn't know you had. You are not fighting alone. You are backed by the power of your mind, your spirit, and the higher self that's always guiding you toward growth. Temptation is not the enemy, it's the training ground for your awakening. And every time you rise above it, you reclaim your soul, step further into your power, and move closer to the divine. The choice is yours. Will you succumb or will you rise?